Today we are conducting a conference on process safety management for chemical industry, because we all know in chemical industry the safety is very important part, and many industrial associations including FICCI is part of conducting this conference, and where we are putting a lot of focus on safety management. We are all aware that in chemical industries there has been some accidents in the past few years, even in India, and it is important for every chemical company in the country to have safety as a culture. The whole 2 days conference is focused on ensuring safety so that no human life is ever lost because of accidents which happens in the chemical industry, and the community also should participate in understanding and improving the awareness of presence of chemical industry. We all know chemicals is an important part of essential life today, be it petrochemicals or pharmaceuticals, fine chemicals. All these industries are extremely important for overall industrial growth and the growth of the country. But while the chemical industry grow, we also should ensure safety is of paramount importance. So this conference focuses on this for next 2 days, and all the important recommendations will be taken to the government of Tamil Nadu and the government of India for working together with community, industry and academia to ensure a safety and harm-free chemical industry. Thank you.
We have now got together for a very important conference on safety. I think we cannot emphasize safety, we feel, is to train people to understand how they can be safe within their work environment. It can be as simple as not dropping something on the ground, or making sure that if there is any material that is on the ground has to be kept in the place that it is supposed to be kept. And this comes only from training, and there has to be constant training for the people. They have to understand that every act of theirs has an impact on safety, and if they are able to concentrate and make sure that each of their acts result in a safe environment, then that is helpful for not just them but everybody within the organization. I think safe acts have to be imbibed, and it has to be embedded within the DNA of every organization. It should be non-negotiable. It has to come from the top, and they have to make sure, the leaders of the organizations have to make sure that each and every person who enters the organization or is impacted by that organization, not necessarily working within them, is aware of how to stay safe. Workers and employees have to be taught and trained how to be safe, not just within their work environments, but also when they travel home, when they travel to other places, when they do things at home, how is it that they can stay safe? And this is how we can embed safety into each and every aspect of the workplace. Thank you very much.
Tamil Nadu today is India's second largest state economy. A lot of that credit goes to the strides we made in the realm of manufacturing. I must record here that this manufacturing, the chemical industry of Tamil Nadu has contributed significantly to the management of our state and for the economic growth of this state. Tamil Nadu's chemical industry contributes about 6% of India's chemical output, and it's estimated that there are over 2,500 units, chemical industry units operating in the state. But our contribution, the industry's contribution to the state, is much more than what these numbers would suggest. First of all, the chemical industry in the state contributes to the industrial ecosystem of the state and provides vital inputs, is a supplier to many of the other major industries of the state like textiles or automobiles and pharmaceuticals as well. Secondly, one of the aspects of the state's industrialization which we are very proud of and which we always highlight is the balanced regional industrial growth. Tamil Nadu is not a state where industrialization is just concentrated in one city or one region. It's spread all across. And our chemical industry has been one of the early movers in this regard. If one looks at the regional distribution of the chemical industry in the state, it's spread across the state. We have clusters in Ranipet, in Mettur, Kadalur, Nagapattinam, Thoothukudi, and so on. The chemical industry, as being one of our older industries, earlier industries, have also trained a whole set of senior managers who have gone on to develop other industries in the state, a cadre of trained managers, not just in the realm of safety, but in all aspects of management has been generated in the state. An industrial culture, a worker culture has been created by the chemical industry. It's also been largely responsible for creating an R&D ecosystem. Many central institutes like the CLRI and CIPET and all came to Chennai, probably attracted by the presence of the chemical industry in the state, and these R&D institutions further contributed to creating more R&D as well as a generation or multiple generations of trained individuals who contributed significantly to the state. Having said that, the industry in the state and probably in the country as well is facing two significant concerns, both from the regulatory side as well as from the community side. One is in the field of environmental pollution, and second is in the realm of safety. And today we have gathered here in this conference to address one of that aspects, which is safety. I'm not an expert on industrial safety, so I wouldn't be able to talk with that kind of in-depth or insight which my previous speakers have spoken on this topic. But from a very layman's perspective, I understand that industrial safety is also a very multidimensional problem or a issue. It involves, first of all, from a regulatory side, it involves setting standards. And the standards should not only be world class, but at the same time they must be reasonable, intelligible, and implementable. Then there should be a strong regulatory system that ensures that the standards are implemented. From the industry's side, it's a human issue. One, we have to build the competencies among senior managers as well as shop floor workers. It's a technology. There's a technology dimension to safety. We must invest in machinery that improves safety. We must invest in processes which use technology to improve safety, things like real-time monitoring or AI-used simulations, or a lot of technologies today available, which predictive maintenance and so on, which can certainly improve the safety track record. It's also a matter of inter-industry collaboration. We need to share best practices among the industry, innovations among the industry, and I'm sure in that respect the two-day conference for which we have gathered would certainly help in sharing the best practices. There is also a community dimension. Sometimes whatever you do within the compound wall of the industry may not be sufficient. Something that's happening outside, for example, there is a water channel running near your industry. Somebody might have encroached or blocked it, which would create a flood risk. That flood risk can come and hit your flood your compound, leading to an accident, as it has happened. And still the blame might fall on the industry. So the safety managers need to be aware that it is. We also need to involve with the local community as well. That's also a dimension of safety. And above all, as the previous speakers have already reiterated, safety is a strategic imperative. It is even a minor gap can have catastrophic consequences. And once that happens, restarting the industry, not to mention all the other losses. Restarting the industry itself would be difficult. Precious lives will be lost. There will be immense loss of goodwill and reputation among your clients and customers. That would be difficult to recover. So, investment in safety needs to be seen as a strategic and extremely important aspect of the business as well. The government of Tamil Nadu has always worked very closely with the industry, including the chemical industry, in ensuring safety standards. And I would like to reiterate our commitment to work to extend every possible help for the industry to improve on its safety processes. You must be aware that the Tamil Nadu's disaster management plan, which came out a few years back, has a specific mention of handling chemicals processes related risk and responses to those risks. There are training programs and safety drills and safety audits. Our regulators, including the Directorate of Industry Safety and Tamil Nadu Pollution Control, has been conducting in close coordination with the industry. Our own PSUs, like TNPL, we have given much stress on the safety aspects, and happy to share that companies like TNPL has been winning national recognition as far as safety track record is concerned. The government is committed to work more closely with the industry, the chemical industry, and please let us know if there is anything more needs to be done from our side. We follow a principle of simultaneously ensuring firm regulation, but at the same time playing a very facilitatory role, so that the industries in Tamil Nadu can grow and thereby contribute to the state and nation's development. I'll conclude by extending my best wishes for this conference as well as for the chemical industry and we are with you. The government is with you in your ambition to reach the target of a 1 trillion business by 2040. Thank you.